Sakina, join. Yes, Sakina has joined us now.
Hello, welcome, Sakina.
Hello. So
Okay.
nice to meet you, ma'am. Happy
Yay!
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to both of you.
How are you, Sreekala?
Reached now?
From
The
three
main,
countries, three different countries: Sri
Yes,
Lanka,
yes.
India, and Malaysia.
Malaysia.
And then served from
There's
Oman.
our main guest.
Oman.
Just call me, call right now. So we told will be for 10 minutes, and after that
Was
he
waiting
may
the
leave.
call. I was like in the way, about to join, and you got a call. So I have to.
Yeah, most probably about to join.
Mm.
So let's wait. Yes, so a wonderful day as usual, a Monday, and the special thing is so called Valentine's Day. Yes, so from past 1 week, complete motivational strips. Not only one place, Facebook profiles and motivational strip page, every word. There's a lot of hearts, flowers, and yeah. One more thing, what we could see is chocolate day, hug
Yes,
day, kiss day.
yes.
So
Bad day.
okay, leave away hug day, kiss day, and all. Chocolate day, at least if somebody wishes by giving a chocolate, then it is worthy enough. They will be sending a picture of a chocolate and they will wishes. So
I
no,
told my husband at least on Sunday, let's go for a date.
Oh,
No Valentine's, no nothing.
I went yesterday, Sunday.
Same here.
even we had been out yesterday, but
Mm.
what he says is every day is Valentine's Day. Then why to?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. He didn't like it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they will be like whenever uh, it goes over the pocket, they are very what do you say?
Yes, yes.
They think twice, thrice, and many more than that.
Mm,
Yeah, I have asked few more members to join in with us. So let's
mm.
see. Yes, Sakina, how
Yes.
was the day?
Nothing much, man. Same old.
Yes. So
My small one sleeping. I hope this finishes before my shift is
it will get finished before.
You have how many kids, Sakina?
I have two daughters.
Oh, how old are they?
The older one is 11 and a half. She'll be
Mm,
12 soon.
mm.
And the younger one is 3 and a half.
Oh, you all are very young.
How old are your children, ma'am?
Myself, I have a daughter-in-law. 33 making.
Ah, okay.
My son is 36 years old.
36. Oh, so your son is my age.
Oh,
I will be 36 in June.
oh, yeah, yeah, 20th May.
And you look so young.
Oh no, I got married at the age of 23.
All right.
So many Valentine's days together.
40, 40, 43 years, I think.
Wow.
43.
So half century of Valentine's Day is going to get completed within a few days.
Yes.
Yes. My God.
So the most experienced person among us, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Raja ma'am,
Yes.
nowadays many poems are whenever I'm reading it's my whatever I feel I'm speaking it out.
Hmm.
Many poems will be like related to love at a far off distance, or the lovers are staying far away,
Mm,
breakup, all the things which
mm,
never used to happen in past
mm,
when we people were like uh, 1990s or 2000,
mm, mm,
that
mm,
time
mm,
these
mm.
kind of things does not happen much. Now that
Yes.
what trust or that coordination among people has been
Mm.
getting distracted or deteriorated. So would you like to speak on that point?
Okay, sure, fine. Okay, before I start off, happy Valentine's Day to one and all the viewers in MS Motivational Steps Literary Group. My era was typewriter era. Typewriter. So it was not the digital era, okay? Because I was born in the 60s and the 70s, and even the 1980s, we didn't have mobile phone. So interaction was less actually.
Mm-hmm.
Was very less among people. Not to say foreigners, but even within our Malaysians were less, and it was very different. I think TV only came around 1970s, if I'm not mistaken. When I was in Form One, that's when my dad got us, a TV set. And the phones used to be the black phones, the big ones, So I think, no, so we did not express anything. I mean, we didn't have an opportunity to express through social media. So what I did was writing in my diaries. Okay, all my poems and all were all written in my diaries, and that was only for my personal reference. It was never shared with any. So I think that culture is still there in me. So even now, I don't share any love poems if you have seen. So I'm sort of like, I'm more used to that kind of culture where I was actually brought up, you know. So I think that's the reason. So whereas the younger generation are very different. You all have all the gadgets, everything. So everything is shared with all. So love poems also shared with all. So that's the reason. And another reason is also because here in Malaysia, our poetry is dominated by male poets. Okay, so as you know, I mean, they're quite reserved, right? Normally, the love poems comes from the ladies, not from the guys. So they never share it. So when I never seen anyone carry it, I did not share. So and they used to say that don't be very emotional. Okay, try to touch on something that's universal themes and all. So that was more of like influence my style of writing, I would say, because I grew up with them. I would say 80% of poets in Malaysia are male, only 20% ladies, poetess.
That's interesting. But motivational strips is filled with ladies, right? And
No, no,
Yes.
you can't. No, you can't say that. The other part of the people, those are messaging over there, they'll be Sakina. We are against you. Tomorrow they'll come.
But
Yeah.
majority are ladies.
Yeah, no,
everyone
now
handles
when I read the comments over there, I'll just read out few.
Mm,
Vavravana Patra sir has told,
mm,
keep up the good work.
mm,
Uh, then who else is there? Rafiq Romzani sir, Ricardo Ramos sir, Eduardo Di Bosco sir. These
mm,
people,
mm,
yes,
mm.
men. So I'm just counting. Gurjeet, Gurjeet is there with us, and
Okay.
we have Tasneem Mala
Mm,
from your own place, Sakina.
yes,
mm,
Sri Lanka.
Yeah, and
Sri.
Darvisa, yes. So many people are there watching us, and Mominul Lal sir. Yeah. So many poets, male, female. Okay, we can say a huge family.
mm.
Yes. So our
Everyone
chief
has
guest is there.
people
Let's not make him wait.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Shiju.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to ladies and gentlemen.
Okay,
I
good
mean, I
evening.
find only ladies over here, no gentlemen over here. So what's up?
So, sir, one SHP is equal to many.
Not
Okay,
among girls.
my voice is audible enough, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, yes, audible.
And sir,
Okay.
the
The
whole stage is
speciality of
yours. All stage is yours because you told that only few minutes you'll be available. So, over to you.
Yes.
I think somebody is missing. I don't find Vandana over here today. She's not there.
She escaped.
Maybe being Valentine's Day, some moments are very special. Some people love to do it on a very general way by showing love and affection towards the society. So here we all are, doing that for the time being. I mean, whatever way at the moment, at whatever it is like at the end of the day. it's love that always wins, whether it will be between couples or whether it be between siblings or parents or society. So Valentine's Day, if you look into the real crux of Valentine's Day, it is not only between the lovers, but it is also love and affection for society and to one another with all mutual respect. So let us today go in that grounds and continue the conversation. The reason why I said I have very little time is because I've just come out of a great pandemic era historical moment of COVID-19. So I got my de-isolation certificate yesterday, and today I started resuming my work after 13 days of exile within the four corners of my house. So that was how it is. And the experience of COVID-19 was not as difficult as it was in the past because many of us are vaccinated today. Symptoms were very less within the first 4 and 5 days. Things were like almost under control, and so I didn't have to go through much of difficulties. Of course, my voice was lost for quite some time, so that is why I don't want to put so much pressure on me and keep on talking too much, and then creating a very difficult ambience for all of us. So what is the agenda for the day? I have no idea about the program. I just roped in and I came, but it's very nice to see so many beautiful, bubbly smiles today between Sakina, Sreekala, Dr. Rajeswari,
Sir,
Seetharaman.
as per the convention, today is called as Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So you can talk in general something related to, because your each and every words is just like wisdom coming to us. So
To be very honest with all of you, I never prepare for any of my talks. Whatever cooks up in my mind, and that is what you get to taste. So I haven't prepared like any time. I don't keep a piece of paper or anything as such because generally I mug up things when I prepare too much. So speaking about Valentine's Day, it's a moment, of course, where love and affection is shared between one another. It's a great day in people's life. Some people today, today in the modern world, we are finding out special days to show our affection on one another. So because of that, if you look 365 days, we have different occasions. We have Hugs Day, we have Kiss Day, we have Rose Day, we have Valentine's Day, we have
chocolate.
Christmas, we have Eid, we have Deepavali, Diwali, we have, I mean, the occasions are spread across the year. So this reminds me a fact that not only today is Valentine's Day, but every day in our life is a celebration. Every day in our life is an opportunity to show our love and affection towards the society, to embark on a journey where we empower one another by showing mutual respect, because whatever positivity you relay, it bounces back, it revolves like a boomerang and circles around, but at the end of the day, it comes back to you where you can say that you have won for that day. So Valentine's Day being a month and day where love is given so much of prominence. I don't know what is all of your concept about love. So instead of today me speaking about love, let me start with Dr. Rajarajasri. What do you understand when you think of that particular word called love? You can
Okay.
tell in even in one or two words also, it's okay with me. Even one or two sentences also fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
can you about that? You can
Okay. If you ask my perception, love is life. Okay, for me, love is life because when there is no love, there is no life. Because you need love in every aspect of your life. Okay, let it be your career. You have to love. Only the terms are different. Okay, you say it passion, you say it affection, but generally it is love. Love towards nature, animals, your profession, your buddies, and everything. So love is life. Okay, without love life will come to a halt. That's my perception. And
No.
yes, and love is something that grows stronger and stronger year by year and day by day. That is even among friends, like friendship. When you get to know the person better, I think it becomes the bond becomes more stronger, and then you know them in and out better. So it's I mean everyone, even my child, my children. My eldest is 36 years old. So I think now I know everything about him. Even when by one look at him, I know what's his problem. So, because I've seen everything and he was with me all the time. So that is the motherly love, I would say. And then the same, I don't have any siblings because I'm the only child. And even with my hubby, we have lived for about 37 years. Yeah, my son is 36, yes, 37. And when he first confessed his love, that was 43 years ago. Okay, 43 years ago, I think Sakina and Sreekala also are not born, I think. So, so over time, you will know that the real meaning of love. Maybe when you were younger, it was different. But as we say, it shifts. Okay, when priorities shift, everything moves. Okay, maybe at that time it's different. Like as WhatsApp posted, it's not hugging and kissing and all that. Okay, maybe could be when I was young, but now no. It was like more of understanding the person. Okay, being with them together during the storm. Okay, during when there is rainbow you share, when there is a storm you are together. In every aspect of life, you are with them. Okay, that is love, and love has to be. It has to be shown. Shown means like not physically, but by caring. So that is pure love. Maybe I will relate one incident. When my kid was young, when my son was young, because we were all career women. So babies used to get up in the mornings, for when they're hungry, and very often they used to get up. So me and my husband, we used to take turns. He would tell, okay, if he gets up at 3:30 a.m., so I will take care. You just sleep. Okay. So if he gets up at 5:30, you take care because after that you will get ready to school. So that is the kind of understanding that we should have. Okay, when you have that kind of understanding, I think there is no problem. There is no problem in life. So that is the reason why I say love is life.
Good. So what about you, Sreekala? What is your concept of love?
Oh, if I
Am I
would say,
audible enough?
yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
yes. The question was audible enough, but the thing is, yes, as ma'am told, whenever the fight, let it be with husband or let it be with your friend or for lovers, let it be with your loved ones, each and every time you fight, you feel it, yes, that amount of love has been increased. So there is no 100 percentage. So yet to reach, maybe at the age when we walk together hand in hand at the age of 60s, 70s, 80s. So this is going to be the perfect love which I dream for. So I'm not so like
And what,
what do you say, not experienced much in love.
and what about you, Sakina? What is your concept of love?
Well, love is what we are surrounded by. I've actually prepared something to read, which talks about how love is everywhere. Like, you will find love in another person, and then that will bind you. So it's just a child existing through my anatomy, flowing through my veins like the blood my heart pumps, spreading over my anatomy like the skin that holds me together, shedding over darkness like the vision enlightening my sight, whizzing through my nerves like the thoughts that give me perspective, the voice reverberating in my conscience like the chants giving me direction, inhaling and exhaling through my lungs like the air that keeps me breathing. Slice my heart and you will find yourself. Hear my thoughts and you will find yourself. Read my mind and you will find yourself. Scream through my vision, you will find yourself. Squeeze up my blood, you will find yourself. Inhale into my lungs, you will find yourself. You exist within me. You and I are no different. We are one soul bound with one thread of care and affection. When I long for you, I look no further as you reside here within me. So that's just what love is like. Distance doesn't matter, age doesn't matter, nationality doesn't matter. So what connects everyone in the motivational strips is love, and it's love for poetry, it's love for literature, and the reason why we have never met, but still we are feeling so close to each other, is because we love the same things and we express in the same way. So, so you guys are my Valentine today because I love you all.
Sakina,
Yeah, I love you
Sakina
too.
hugs.
And another thing is that all of you gave very broadened answers, because I was expecting one or two sentences or three sentences, but everybody gave so much of broadened answers, which clearly tells that when it comes to the matter of love, we never limit ourselves. We go overboard. We go overboard. That is why people say love is blind. Many, many extraordinary things have happened in the name of love. Nations have gone into war in the name of love. Countries have split into pieces because of a kind of love relation between the rulers of that nation. A woman being loved by two people have brought two nations into big fight. If all of you remember, Cleopatra was trying to be
Yeah.
claimed by Greece and Egypt.
Yes.
So love has created so much of history that it keeps evolving over the period. Just like Dr. Rajarajeshri Seetharaman said, as we age gracefully, our perception, our thoughts about love all changes. But if you look into the definition of love, as far as my view is concerned, in the shortest form possible, it is a vacuum filled. It's a vacuum filled with thoughtful gestures between more than one person. It's a vacuum filled with thoughtful gestures with beyond one person. You have a vacuum in life, but you start having thoughtful gestures because you start feeling that you belong to not only you, but some other people are also dependent on you. When that thought comes, that hidden feeling, which can never be expressed or defined in words, is what is the perception of love. So, in shortened form, it is a vacuum which is filled with thoughtful gestures beyond a single person. That is what is love. It can be between lovers, it can be between your child, because you had a vacuum in life, a child came into your life, you start creating a bond. So your some vacuum in your life is filled today with thoughtful gestures. And that kind of feeling which you have towards your child as a parent is love. When you have when you feel that you were the only child for your mother, suddenly you get a sibling, and then you feel that a vacuum in your life is today changed into a thoughtful gesture between you and your sibling. Again, that is love. When you feel all isolated, depressed, and you feel there is nobody around you, and then you start interacting with the society, when you feel that the society is with all of you, you feel that vacuum has been distributed into thoughtful gestures within a whole society. That is also love. That is what we all as writers are doing. Our thoughtful gestures is not within one person or two person. Our thoughtful gestures is that we try to empower the entire society. There might be millions of people who might read. If you have written something which is valid and which is useful, which can bring about a change in life of somebody, that means that person is going to have a kind of bond towards you without your knowledge. You might have heard many people calling you that, sir or madam, you are my mentor, I follow you. It is indirectly that person is telling that I love you so much, because I was feeling let down and I was feeling there were many things which I didn't know, which today I know because I am trying to follow your idealism. I am trying to follow what you write. I am following your poems. Yes, as Sakina rightfully said, motivational strips is an ocean of love. And no other forum or no other, even I have personally visited so many other forum. Nobody has that kind of connection what our family members have with one another. I mean, they know that in a day which is exhaustive, which is stressful, where a lot of problems at home, somebody coming and getting into the forum and start interacting, they forget all their pains because they see a lot of poetries. They have a whole library there to select what they want. So my concept of love is that, in fact, because all of you shared your views, of course, they were very beautiful views taken, and I could see that there was so much of passion and enthusiasm when you were trying to explain about love. Dr. Rajeswari wanted to continue, I know, but then she was looking into the time limitation. Maybe Sakina wanted to read few more poems on love, and I am sure Sreekala also wants to say more, but looking into the ambience and looking into the time constraints, and she knows that I here only for 10 or 15 minutes and then I will be going away. So, at the end of the day, today we all are sitting over here so comfortably. We are not feeling, embarrassed. We are not feeling difficult in sharing our views on love and all that because the bonding is like that. The bonding with one another is like that, with the society is like that. And what more is graceful than this particular feelings what we have one for one another to be called today Valentine's Day. This is the greatest power of Valentine's Day. Where will a person be able to love a lover when that person does not learn love from our society? The basic lessons of love is taught by the society, the people around us. When it gets into a more intimate form, it gets into between beloveds. When it comes to a parental form, it gets into the parents. But at this end of the day, when we try to interact with society, we get all kinds of love from them. We get to know all kinds of love from them. And that is the greatest thing about, Valentine's Day being celebrated in Motivational Steps today, because we have the whole world over here who, have their own kind of culture, traditions, gestures, way of showing love. But we'll get to learn a lot. So I think my role today is over.
No,
But
no.
no, because no, really, I
One
have to
second.
tell you that
One second.
I
One second.
wanted to
One
come.
second.
I wanted to make sure that, okay, tell me what it is.
Yeah, like last year, we will not be dragging much. Yes, last
Uh-huh.
year, yes, you have given more than 20 minutes, but one song, it is compulsory
Okay, fine.
because you have not
ठीक है.
sung this whole year in motivational stuff. So,
Anyway, it will be a Hindi song. I was expecting this question, so I was well prepared for that. So I will sing a song, a quick song. Of course, I also want to give a little bit of soothing feel to my throat after the Corona COVID-19. So I will sing a Hindi song. I'm sure many of you would have heard this song. Adaएं भी हैं, मोहब्बत भी है, शराफत भी है, मेरे महबूब में. From it was of course it was an Amir Khan movie. So all of you are ready to hear it because my throat is not as good as it was before the COVID-19. Pre-COVID-19 and post-COVID-19 will be two different kinds of this thing, like my voice is getting echoed.
Yes.
What happened?
Sakina, you could mute once. So,
Is it still echoing?
no, 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 no. Now it's fine.
Now it's fine, right? Okay, so the song goes like this. You can hear the music, right? Slide music. अदाएं भी हैं, मोहब्बत भी है, शराफत भी है, मेरे महबूब में वो दीवानापन, वो जालिम अदा, शरारत भी है, मेरे महबूब में अदाएं भी हैं, मोहब्बत भी है, नज़ाकत भी है, मेरे महबूब में वो दीवानापन, वो मासूमियत, शरारत भी है, Thank you. So I think that was the.
Bus.
I don't know whether my voice is as good as it was before COVID, but then
We wanted
this
to
is the
hear more
best I could.
complete song.
You want to hear the next stanza? Okay,
Yes, yes.
no problem. I won't disappoint you. ना पूछो मेरा दिल कहाँ खो गया तुझे देख के ही तेरा हो गया आंखों में तू मेरे ख्वाबों में तू है यादों की गुलाबों में तू है वो बहनी नजर वो कौसी चाहत भी है मेरे महबूब में वो दीवानापन वो मौसमियत शरारत भी है मेरे महबूब में चलो हो गया so before I leave
Uh,
I
Before
would
that,
like to
yes, yes, sir. I would like to read some comments over there. Nahid has said, "Wow, beautiful song. My favorite, Amir Khan. Yes, he's my favorite too, Nahid. Yes, Sahirul Haq sir has told very nice. So this online commentary, this is a very good thing which I really enjoy. So many are the Sumi Kapahera, Nahid, Sahirul Haq sir, Kajari Guha. Many people are watching us. So you can tell the next thing. Yes.
So it's so sweet of all of you to be here, and of course, I'm sure many more will watch this program because motivational stuff is like that. Before I leave, to all of you, three people, four is including me. Let me wish lots of love, lots in terms of you. People never have a moment to ever feel that you're short of a belonging with some people or society or within your parents or siblings. That lots of love keep you all connected in terms of hearts with one another, with your beloveds for this Valentine's and the Valentines to come. And I reciprocate as a boomerang the same to all our wonderful viewers, wishing the same to them also. So with this, thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir. Because this was the
Thank
first
you.
day. I think after getting your certificate, you are there in office for the first day, and you've made this much of time for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you. Bye.
Yes. So that 10 to 15 minutes, which were the what we have gone through now, was the precious moments for the day, right? For us
Yes.
and for the viewers. And what we never wanted to miss is the song. Last year, there were more than 4 to 5 songs in motivational scripts sung by Sir. So we all really used to enjoy it. This time we couldn't. Yes, now Raja Rajeshri ma'am, would you love to sing a song or read a poem? Choice is yours.
Okay. Okay, to tell the truth, I've never written a love poem in my life. Okay, it's a very frank answer, straight from my heart. Okay, so maybe I will just say in 3 lines. Okay, what's love at this age for me? Okay, um, love begins with an emotion, deepens with passion, and ends with perfection of vision. Okay, only a 3 line. It's not a poem actually. It's what I feel, my concept of love at this age. Okay, because I feel everything begins with our emotion, how we feel, and it's loaded with passion. When there is no passion, there is no perfection in our goal or vision. Okay, that is the big picture of love to be shared with all from the perspective of a person who have lived for more than 50 years, okay, in this world. Actually, I'm in my 60s, okay. So, anything you would like to ask
Age
about?
doesn't count. Age doesn't count.
Age is a number.
Just
Yes.
just a number, as you used to say, and even Marilyn ma'am. Yesterday we had a small session with Maushmi.
Mm,
Yeah, so Marilyn ma'am and Melissa, they were there. Irrespective of timing, that's the main thing. What makes motivational steps different? If we call them at any time of the day, they will be present there. So this is one
yes.
wonderful experience we all
Mm,
share together. So
mm.
age is just a number, as you said,
It's just a number, true.
and experiences, that's what counts.
Yes. Very true. Experience is our best teacher.
Mhm. Yeah, at this moment, I would love to give a small announcement, that is, after 5 or 6 months of the my second book got published, tomorrow onwards till Saturday, this book is going to be available free online
Okay.
in Amazon Kindle. It will be
Mm.
available for free download, so they can read it. Hope they love my poems too.
So now please, Sreekala, read one for us from your book.
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's all the complete book, as it says.
It's all
Amadeus
about
musings
love.
are all about love. So there are many which, yes, I will go with this one. Uh, can I be a bit? It's what do you say? In our family, what it actually happens.
Mm.
Such a kind of poem. So wife is talking to her hubby. Oh my dear hubby, my lovable with cheeks chubby. Let me tell you about a colloquy. You might find it weird and crazy. She says to her husband, my lovable with cheeks chubby, let me tell you about a colloquy. You might find it weird and crazy. Busy was I making food for you as per your wish. Took water and salt and the rice flour, which is a bit reddish. Kept my kneading bowl aside, mixed the flour and salt, sprinkled the water with a swish. Dough was ready to fill in the cylindrical vessel to make the dish. Steam was passed and a great dish came out. That is when, in my kitchen, I heard a meeky voice sprout. I took the cylindrical vessel, forcefully took the stuff by pushing on its bump with a long kick so stiff. Now the dish started murmuring with a spooky sound and it was sweating. Don't you have some mercy, dear lady? Is this how you are cooking? Cuisine so odd, kneading, filling, and mercilessly poking? Be empathetic. Know the pressure what I am suffering. I looked at the food, ran to you shouting, get up, baby. The food and the plate started talking. The lady says to her husband, get up, baby. The food and the plate started talking. You start you stared at me as usual with a piercing look of your big round eyes, came to the kitchen and saw the silent dish, and you smiled, adding up a little spice. Darling, agreed that you are a good poetess. Wake me up from my sleep by your kisses. Don't talk too much with your floor and vessels. Now be in my arms and feel the warmth of my cuddles. So, husband, he knows that his wife is a poetess. Darling, agreed that you are a good poetess. Wake me up from my sleep by your kisses. Don't talk too much with your floor and vessels. Now be in my arms and feel the warmth of my cuddles. So it's about a dish which we call as steamed rice cake, specially prepared in Kerala by kneading the flour with putting sprinkling water and putting it in a cylindrical vessel and steaming it for a few minutes, and then how you have to take it out by pushing with a some pointed object. So that's how the poetess, when she cooks, even the same thought process whatever a poetess go through, we all know, we are experiencing all that feels, right? So this was a poem in such a way. So never want only to be sad or like romantic or only sensual poems. So this is a kind of different one from my book.
touch on that. Now is Valentine's Day, and if you don't talk about self love, that is my job undone, because I really believe in self love, self respect, and making time for ourselves, you know. And so maybe I could share something about
Yes,
self
yes, yes.
love.
We really love to hear your reciting.
Right. So this is called self centered love versus self love. Self centered love says, I shall only embrace what suits me and no more. But self love says, what I find within me, I shall let it overflow. Self centered love is constant validation, perhaps greed and malice. Self love is enlightenment, fulfilling, and beyond novice. Self centered love says, give me more and more. Self love is contentment, time to give and explore. Self love is not capable of exuberating warmth. Self love shall shine so bright, enveloping all in gleeful froth.
Hello?
Never
हाँ
confuse
नहीं,
your
वो
mind
तुम्हारा मैसेंजर
between
देखो ना,
self
उसी में लिंक
centered
दिया हुआ
love
है, देखो
and self love. While
किसका लिंक
love
दिया
is
हुआ है?
ये प्रोग्राम का
destructive,
लिंक, ज्वाइन हो
the
जाओ जल्दी।
latter means life
अरे
समझ गए,
मैं
समझ गए।
नाइटी पे हूँ, पता है तुमको?
कहाँ पे?
So that is
नाइटी पे हूँ, यहाँ पर
yes,
बैठी हुई हूँ
कुछ
किचन में
ओढ़ लो
पका
ऊपर
के।
से,
let's
वो ऊपर से
reminder
ओढ़ो, कुछ
it's
पहनो।
Valentine's. You love everyone around you.
हेयर
You
काम
don't
कर रही हूँ
only
मैं
love
भी।
your
अरे
own
आजा
self.
ना,
ट्रू।
Yes.
देखो देखो, ट्राई
अच्छा
करो, ट्राई
5
करो।
मिनट
हाँ हाँ, 5 मिनट्स में आ
ठीक है
जाओ, ठीक
फिर।
है,
This is
ओके।
from my book, My Perfect Day, which I think Sreekala, you and I both published it together, I think, October.
Yes, almost all same time, 1 month or only few days difference, right? Yeah. Like, yeah, mine was a few days back, and after that came yours.
Yeah.
But almost all similar time, and at the same time waiting for the third book also. From past so many days, I was telling that. So it has been gone for the printing process. Only the forward is being awaited. So as soon as I get the forward, then third book will be published.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so proud with you.
Yes. So one wish of mine is from Raji ma'am. We can hear a Malay song or Malay poem.
I didn't bring my book here. My
No
book is
problem. You
not
can
here.
take it. You can take it. Aram se. No worries.
Please
It's
take your
our
Oh,
own
time.
motivational. It's our own
but
people, so you can take
but
it.
it's not related to love. Okay, it's
No
something
problem. No
else.
problem. The reason is
Okay.
people, they hear about Malay collaboration, all that things. So when they hear that songs in Malay,
Okay.
with a feel she sings. So it's just
Then you have to
awesome.
wait
Yes,
because
yes.
I need to go upstairs because my room is out.
No problem. You can just,
Okay, I off the camera.
yes,
Off
yes,
the
yes, yes,
camera
yes.
first. I turn
All
off the
right,
camera.
you can say that.
Yeah. By the time, Sakina, any
Yes.
songs in your language, Sri Lankan language?
I can't sing. I can't sing at all. I
Hmm,
wish I could sing.
no problem. We are what do you say, built, yeah, strong to bear all such kind of singers.
I can recite, but I really cannot sing.
So many people are
So
there.
give us
Yes.
something from your book, something like romantic love kind of thing.
Uh, Now Valentine's is, yes. You fired away only dashing Valgent. Now Val is left with three gorgeous ladies. Comment by Shabir sir. Yes. Um, then who else is there with us? Yes, these many people are still there with us, watching us. Mildred, and I didn't find Mildred over here. Let's see. Yes, ma'am is there.
Okay, sorry, I had to go upstairs. My room is actually upstairs. Okay, this is not a love poem, but this poem actually related. Okay. Okay, I would say this is something to do with before I recite in Malay, let me give a brief description of the poem. Because actually I play with colors and symbols in my poem because that's my idiosyncrasy. So all of us, we should have our idiosyncrasy in poetry. This is actually this poem is written based on the personal experience of my. Normally, many of my poems are written from personal experiences because it becomes very powerful when we know in and out what happens in their life. So the symbol is wow. Wow is actually a kite, okay, a type of kite that is commonly played in Malaysia in the form of a crescent. Crescent, because Malaysia being a Muslim country, so crescent it symbolizes the Islamic symbol. So I used this wow because wow is actually we have international wow festivals in Malaysia where many countries have participated. It's a very grand, event. I used this wow to explain about the feelings of a lady, how she was actually like manipulated by a man. Okay, so so it's like that, you know. Because wow, when you let it go in the sky, it is not permanent. If you see, it's just for a very short period, and then it comes down again. So this is exactly how the feelings of the lady. Okay, actually, it's my close friend who was married and divorced. Okay, she got married, and it's I would say it is love. Okay, because she was actually deeply in love, and he was actually a married guy. Okay, and he kept it secret, and without knowing that she's married, he is married. She got married to him, and lately when she came to know that he's married and with a family, she's not. Able to share the life with him, and she left. And the main reason she left was he was not genuine in his love. You could have told her the truth, okay, before getting married, but kept it secret. So that is the poem that I wrote, but I did not write it directly. I used the symbol of kite to explain. Okay, that very short moment you were there. Okay, everybody were like very happy with you, and finally you came down to the ground. From the sky, you dropped to the ground. Huh? Okay, this is how it goes in Malay. Wow, kau sebenarnya bukan wow. Kau sebenarnya bukan kau, tapi kertas sobekan terkatung-katung megah di langit kesuraman, berdansa demi mekar mewangi bibir kelana. Layang kau bermusim, kau cambah detik ke detik, tiga tandang temasya. Langit perlu jadi pelangi, tamu akan kunjungi. Apabila tonil tamat, temasya tamat, langit kembali ke suraman, kau kembali ke piatuan, bercumbu buana, bergelumang lumpur, bergelimangkan ona, mengucup ratusan kaki yang menyorak perwira di langit megah. Esok, lusa dan selamanya akan diundang kau. Bayangkan kau ke angkasa demi mencorakkan langit kesuraman, demi menceriakan wajah kebengisan kerana kau adalah wow. Okay, and in my last stanza, I repeated, I said, wow, it will repeat and repeat and repeat, which means this incident has no end. It is endless as long there are people who has such behavior. That's it.
Yes, this I completely agree. This I completely agree. Because, yeah, trust.
Yes.
That is the thing which definitely matters.
Yes,
You, when you're loving someone or when you're getting married to someone or
yes,
when some relationship is being started, the first and
yes,
foremost thing should be trust. You must
yes,
either tell that yes, I have already married some other woman,
yes, yes,
then if you're ready to accept me, accept in that way, or else no, better to stay away. So if
yes,
these things are not told, then there is a, what do you say, a lot of
yes,
chaos in the life of both.
yes.
So
As what they say, trust is like an eraser. It comes smaller and smaller with every mistake. You
mm-hmm.
know, have you heard of it? Trust is like an eraser. It becomes smaller and smaller with every mistake. That means the moment you keep lying and lying and lying, the love is gone. It will fly away
Yes,
because, yeah. So and yeah, whatever situation, and since it's Valentine's Day, I'm just sharing because I have lived very long. I've seen many people, and they've shared their experiences. I think for love to last for a long, long period, I think the first is trust. If there is no trust, there is no love. So, and being trust is you have to be very transparent. There
yes,
is no point in like hiding everything. Be transparent. So whoever wants to accept, let them accept. If they don't, let it go. Okay. So, but we have to be very frank.
yes. Whatever destined by
Yes.
God, it's us definitely going to happen. Yes, but be
Yes.
transparent enough so that
Yes.
further chaos will be not
Hmm.
there. So
Hmm.
yes, Sakina,
Sakina, yes.
again to you.
Oh God, I'm done with. Okay. What should we? What else is left? We spoke about. Okay, let's talk about something I wrote about twin flames. Right now, this
Mm.
is a very interesting concept. Even last year we had uh, a Valentine's live, and I talked about it. Twin flames are apparently um, they are a part of each other's lives from a distance. Now, it's not as soulmates, it's not as friends, it's a different relationship. That is so wait, let me find it. It's a kind of a different kind of a love, and twin flames are not meant to really be together in the long run. So they are just supposed to be inspirations to each other from a distance. So this is about two twin flames meeting, and it's called A Moment in Time. So to feel waves of passion, surges of sparks and intensity, flowing wildly through my entirety. To be embraced in your brawn, enveloped in your fortitude, just as among wilderness and solitude. To enamor so deep and indulgently into your tender warm zeal, while all abyss shall heal. To find undue pacifism, beyond hope or depiction, feeling as though fabricated fiction. Such a moment in time when longevity shall freeze, while our souls solemnize in ease. So this is about two twin flames talking to each other because it's a union that's not meant to be happening. So this is the intensity that they feel. So yeah, that's another angle of love.
Yes, a different theme who like most of the people doesn't touch with, and what do you say, as I call, it's an exquisite theme what you've written. And with me is one more friend, Nahid. Yes, Nahid. Yes, and
Hello,
her book is
Nahid.
there in the market, The Morphine. Even that is a book which is called filled up with a lot of love. Yes, Nahid. Yes, you are on mute, so you must unmute to speak.
Hi everyone. Sreekala, you always shock me. by calling at the last moment. I would be not ready and I would be somewhere else, and you will tell me that to quickly join, and it comes like an order, you know. I'm left without any option. You don't leave me any option, and you just order me that quickly join the meeting, and I have to. So it's a
Teacher
great pleasure to come here.
being a teacher, being
Of
a
course,
teacher, being a
yeah.
teacher, that is the only one way I know how to know speaking smooth words. Only yes, please come. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank
Of
you.
course, it's a of course, it's a great thing to be here. I'm looking Sakina and Rajeshwari ma'am here. Uh, so, if I talk about my book Morphine, the Morphine, it is all about an individual's inspiration. Because what I have felt throughout my experiences in my life, that an individual does not need any external inspiration to follow a kind of love for everyone, for whatever it is, for things or for people. So my particular book talks about that thing only. It celebrates a kind of love away from physical aspirations or the return reward. It does not seek anything in return. It goes on loving the person, that's it. So it is all about that. If I
Yes,
will
yes, yes.
read the
We
blurb
would love
written
to.
over there. Yeah, the blurb on the book is: this collection of poetry, the Morphine, celebrates the high of impassioned love for the lover that supplies prolonged intoxication to the culminating extent. I believe if you are in love, if you are in true love, there is no need of any kind of intoxicating substances. So it provides intoxication to the culminating extent, the poet delving deep into the oceanic depths. She is overwhelmed by the love she holds in her heart. It is an episode of the mesmerized heartbeats. This is the blurb on my book.
That poems, each and every poems of Nahid, I must say that, what do you say, so deep, deep, deep with that emotions, whatever feel. Sometimes we might think that, oh, I'm going through this situation, or is me, am I the one who is writing or who is singing this? So that's the way how Nahid writes, and we would love to hear it from you, Nahid.
Very, very nice blurb. Describes you very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we want to know
Congratulations.
right.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I would also have Sreekala's book, Sakina. Your book also has come, I think, and Rajeshwari ma'am's book also has come, I guess. So I look forward to buy all these books.
Yeah, that's that. One more thing, Nahi. That's what is there on Amazon from tomorrow. Amazon Amorous Musings. It's free download is available. So please make sure that you make a download.
No. It is not in paperback.
Yeah, it's there, but being Valentine's week, you will
Okay.
be getting an option to
Free.
download. Yeah, ebook.
But I always prefer to have paperback. It's my desire. It's my passion to collect books in
Mm-hmm.
paperback. So I will definitely buy that.
Sure,
For
sure,
now,
sure.
I'll download for sure.
Yes. So we would love to hear a poem from your book.
Okay, sure, of course. This is my book, The Morphine, and one poem from my book is the title of the poem I'm going to read is All About the Hallucination. The hallucinations of belongingness, in a way, appear like episodes of a theatre play, as of the delighted fairyland rejoiced by delirious and drunken Sidhe, for whom the world becomes invisible, whirling, unseizable, desirous, beyond mortal sensuousness, distracted of certainly, but not distracted of certainty, but not detached, full of tears than the breathing could maintain the to and fro, nonetheless transported afar of a fear terrible. What if, untroubled by the grievances, the ordinary aspirations prevail, the hallucinations hence affirm to drug, the only soul as though body never mattered for the sway. Thank you.
The verses will be shorter in length, but it hits like a dart.
So deep, so deep.
Thank
Deep rooted.
It's like a lot of concentration to get what she is trying to portray. Like you have a lot of wordplay and lots of interesting use of words. Awesome.
thank you so much.
Yes, so Sakina, I would recite one of the poem which I've written today, special for what do you say, Valentine's Day. Let's see, in motivational steps. One sec. Yeah, here yeah, the name of the poem is Oasis. Endless routes and mysterious signals never sap the poignant feet's advances. Excruciating pain emerged out of loneliness, elephantine accusations through harsh, though harsh, couldn't touch their togetherness. Elephantine accusations, though harsh, couldn't touch their togetherness. Mirage of dreams pulled her again near to the oasis. Love is so, a rheumatic rub soothing the crisis. Love thy soul to find the depth of others' love's impact. Oneness for years, millions, is our lifetime contract. Rainbows fade, seasons change. Neither me nor you can escape from the cage of age. Storm, torrential rain, or tornado's rage dares to touch the women born to create a breakage. Let not the galaxy be our destination. After an age when we decide our post nuptial vacation, skin senses, soul nourishes beyond conditions. Below the sky, away from the eyes of the spies, she dissolves with her oasis, sans trepidations. So this is from the point of view of you can say maybe a college child, college girl, or the newly who are newly experiencing the uh, love. Many tribulations will be there. Many people will be there around. Yes, to break that relationship or some breakages like turmoils or what do you say like strong wind, like what do you say tornado. All the people come with, but when true love exists, she will definitely reach to her oasis, no matter whatever happen, no matter how much ever the struggles may come in her way. If the love is true, definitely the destination will be reached.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
That's
yes, that's the
true.
key. That's the key word there, true.
Yeah, that's true. I have read this poem in motivational strips, but it is very lovely to hear from you.
Thank
A
you.
beautiful poem.
Thank
Beautiful,
you. Thank you.
beautiful.
Thank you so much, Nahid. And yes, Sakina, would you like to sing any other one? Are you good in singing, Nahid? Because if you love to sing, this is a great platform. No, no, we create singers. Motivational steps create
I
singers.
used to sing when I was young.
Mhm.
Now I have been sleeping after coming from college. Look at my voice. It has it is coming like something else. So maybe next time.
Yeah, sure, sure. Next time, than a poetical show, we will go for a
Yes, yes,
music,
yes.
right?
Yes.
We will sing songs from movies. Yes. So for everyone, those who are watching us throughout the show, thank you. A lot of thanks to all of you. Maushmi is commenting there. It's a treat watching you all. Awesome, and she will be there online with a show at 6 o'clock. So all the best for your show, Maushmi. And Sujata Chatterjee, ma'am, have best wishes on her Valentine's Day. So those are with us from past 1 hour, spending the with us. Thank you so much, all of you. As Motivational Steps is the wonderful platform where we all are together, just like a each and every meeting or any session. We never miss to say this because this is what the true feel is there once you are in. You will never feel to just step out of that platform or stop interacting with the people. Even though you are busy, you'll just peep in. Yes, what's happening there? You can't stop yourself. That
This
makes motivational strips different.
Yes,
this
something unique.
this forum is a symbol of compassion. I must say compassion and empathy. I can say everyone I see in this forum are just fabulous. They take everyone's opinion and written work, everything they appreciate, and it is a kind of empathetic source of gesture. I can say a beautiful gesture.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
Raji ma'am, so with your advice to the younger generation, we would close the show.
Mm, advice on the theme Valentine's Day or generally?
Any general advice.
General advice. Okay. Keep the glow in you burning. Okay. When there is love and passion deep within you, I think the sky is the limit. Yes.
So this
That's so.
is the word of motivation what we have got from ma'am. So let's keep the glow inside from inside,
Yes.
so that keep burning and just let us
Yes.
reach more and more heights, though it
Yes.
is in the
The
poetic
ignition
field
of
or in
love
the
must
life.
be there.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I take this opportunity to wish each and everyone a happy Valentine's Day, and I hope all of you will be very successful not only in your career but also in your life. Okay.
Thank you
Okay,
so much. Thank you
so
so much.
those are wished happy what you say, hug day or whatever, doll day. Yes,
Yeah,
this is for all
teddy
of
bear
you,
day,
and happy chocolate day for everyone. So I
everyone.
will eat it later. So
Thank you.
I'm giving back the wishes those who have wished me so through online. Yes, happy chocolate day to
And
everyone.
confirm,
Yes,
Sreekala, send
Okay,
a
thank you.
chocolate to Ram.
yes, yes, yes. Please,
Looking
please catch
Sakina
it.
and Rajeswari ma'am is awesome. At the end, I have to thank Sakina for calling me on the very short note.
Thank you for joining
But
us.
that is not an issue because we all are family. When we call,
Yes.
yes, please come. That's it. And
Yes,
you
yes,
have to.
yes. And
So
thank you to Sreekala and also to Sakina for making this event something very special on Valentine's Day. I think no other forum has conducted such an event. That makes Motivational Streets unique.
yes, yes. Always
Thank
motivational
you for
structure
joining
something
us.
unique.
She is like older than us, and she has lived so much of life. So it was amazing listening to her speak about love, and it was a completely different perspective. So we really enjoyed having her.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
So let the complete year or complete life be Valentine's Day for you all, for the viewers, everyone.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you
Bye
so
bye.
much, everybody.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye. See you.
Bye.